iFILM, London. iFILM, London. This is Eddie Hearn for iFILM London. I'm joined today by legendary MC James Helder. If you haven't heard his latest track, check it out. Why don't you Google me? Up and coming, the real talk coming here from James Helder. There you go, mate.
Thank you, Ed. Wonderful intro, sir. Thank you very much. Feel a bit special today after that. We're in Leyton Orient Football Ground today. With me, I've got the main man from Matchroom, or second main man from Matchroom, should I say, Mr. Eddie Hearn. How are you, Ed?
It's a bit controversial, you know.
Got to get off on the right foot.
He's getting on, the old boy, you know, so...
Still sharp as a razor, though.
He's sharp, he's sharp. I'm happy to be number 2 for now.
How do you think the press conference went today? Tony Bellew, Edison Miranda, good little bit of banter. How do you think it went?
Yeah, I thought Miranda spoke very well. Tony always speaks really well. You know, it's like when you do a press conference lead, I prefer the weigh-ins because that's when everybody's really ready to rumble. They know they're going to come head-to-head again tomorrow. You know, Miranda spoke very well. You're talking about a guy who's been all over the world fighting at the highest level. You know, for a number of years, he's fought Bute, he's fought Abraham, he's fought Pavlik, he's fought Andre Ward. You know, so he knows what he's doing. And Tony Bellew doesn't particularly pose a threat to him in his eyes because he doesn't know a great deal about him, you know. So he spoke well. And you see Lee Purdy and the Argentinian, I mean, that's going to be an absolute war between those two. So just can't wait. You know, it's been it feels like forever waiting for the season to start again, even though it's been just a few weeks. But can't wait for Ali Paddy on Saturday.
Have you enjoyed the break from the season? Obviously concentrating on your football stuff. Are you now eager to get back into the boxing?
I'll be honest, there hasn't been a break at all because we've got, you know, September the 8th, September the 22nd, October the 6th, October the 20th, November the 3rd and November the 17th. So you can't afford to have the August off because you're selling, you're marketing, you're building the events, trying to make sure that the atmosphere is buzzing, the crowd is electric, and obviously it's doing good numbers. So we haven't really had much of a break. I'm not expecting any violins or anything, you know, but it's enjoyable. It's hard graft, but we're delivering, and we just want to keep delivering in the new season.
How have ticket sales gone for Alexandra Palace for the fight coming up on Saturday?
They've gone well. We're through 4,000. We'll have just over 4,000 in there, which is a decent number in London. We obviously lost Darren Barker, who is, you know, had done 600 or 700 tickets himself. So, but still, a lot of his fans are coming because Bellew Miranda is a classic matchup. So, you know, we've got a lot of Scousers coming down. Tony's done around 500 tickets as well. Chris Evangelou's done 700 tickets. He's fighting Danny Connor, who's done 300 tickets.
Massive ticket seller, Chris Evangelou.
You know, and around that area, obviously, not just within the Greek community now, but he's a likeable kid. But, you know, what we're talking about moving forward within the new season is that fights can be competitive at many different levels. So obviously you've got Bellew Miranda, but we've got 4 title fights on this bill, and every title fight, you know, Oching against Toms, but Chris Evangelou's against Danny Connor, you know, that's a great fight, and it's for the Southern Area title. So sometimes it doesn't really matter about the title, as long as it's competitive, as long as it's entertaining. When 2 fighters like that, Danny sold nearly 300 tickets, so he's going to be bringing his crowd together. The atmosphere is going to be great, and for those 2 kids, it means everything. You know, obviously, we've done world title fights and we do them all the time, but sometimes it's just as rewarding to see 2 great kids like that go out and try and win their first title and then move on to the next level. So, you know, that's a fight I'm just as excited about as Bellew Miranda.
I agree, to be honest. Danny Connor's from where I live, my area, and the whole area's buzzing. Everyone's talking about his fight, and I can tell there's a lot of people coming down.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's going to be, we've got 4 title fights, like I said. We go live with Eric Oching against Ryan Toms, and then we go Lee Purdy against Gumasinde Carrasco, which, like I said, is going to be a war, and then Bellew against Miranda, and then Evangelou's against Connor just after that, because we can't afford to let all the...
Bellew gets on. It's just going to be killing time, and it ain't Bellew. It's Bellew. I ain't a fictional character out of the Jungle Book.
Bellew the bear.
I ain't Bellew. Mowgli ain't me cousin. I'm Tony Bellew. I'm a human being from the great city of Liverpool, and I love this club.
Anyway, stop trying to... Is that my phone? Killing my limelight.
Everton kind of ruined Leyton Orient the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, we won't talk about that. It's close, I think. When the 4th goal went in, I think it was quite evenly matched, you know. I was supposed to go out there, but we had something on, and after about 10 minutes and we were 2-0 down, I thought...
Bellew on the blower.
Bellew was on non-stop Twitter, blower. You know, he loves Everton, massive. You know, very passionate about whatever he does.
Passionate about anything. I think making a glass of water, he'd be passionate.
But you know, that's why people love him, because he loves the sport. Anything he's involved in, he's got. You know, when you got someone who's got that much passion and enthusiasm, it carries you forward as well. So when you talk to someone, you're dealing with someone like that leading up to a fight. It picks you up. You know, it makes you want to go to work in the mornings and try and deliver for them. So, you know, just don't tell him, but he's a nice bloke.
Did you miss me at the Matchroom barbecue this year? I was gutted I couldn't come and eat your chicken.
To be honest with you, since we've heard about your MCing exploits, why don't you Google me? I've personally wanted to get you there, maybe spin a few decks, you know, lace a few tracks, or whatever you kids do, you know. But
all jokes aside, the Google Me song, it's got huge potential for marketing, Ed.
Well,
Huge potential.
Do you know what? We were on a road trip back with Coogan from a press conference. And I was talking about, I'll do my impersonation of you. It goes something like this. Hello, this is James Helder. Welcome to iFILM London. James, tell me, how was your day today? So that's really how it goes. But you know.
Oh, he's killing me. He's killing me.
Coogan told me, no, he's actually a really good MC. I thought it was on a wind-up, and he put the track out. I've got to say, all jokes aside, you got techers, mate. You got techers.
See, Eddie Hearn, liking my MCing. See? So I've got another thing, huh? Have you ever thought about investing in film, Eddie? This is what I want to know.
I've been asked about it before because there used to be quite an interesting tax investment loophole around the whole filmmaking scene. I love films, and you know, a lot of these sort of Brit flick. I mean, you'll know more about it than me, but a lot of these Brit flick films, I know some of them aren't so good, but we've obviously got some huge, you know, talent in this country in terms of making films, directors, actors. So never say never. I mean, at the moment we've got our hands full, but I know you're an actor as well.
Funny you should mention that, Ed. Me and Coogan and the guys from Default Media have been putting a project together for the last year. It's almost in fruition now. The business pack's ready, the trailer, the whole shebang. So almost ready to pitch it to Eddie. I think.
I know where this is going. You want a few quid for it? I mean, you know.
in layman's terms, Eddie. Yes, my dear man, a few quid would be nice.
You never know, but you know, again, Coogan, I know that he's an accomplished actor. You know,
Killer bitch, loved his work.
Yeah, and I think he's pulled a few Mr. Whippies on EastEnders as well in his time, so he's obviously got ability. But you know, anything you boys are involved with, I'm behind it 100%.
That's what I like to hear. Can't beat that. Last thing, why do you not tell anyone that your middle name's Cornelius?
Cornelius, well, it's a bit embarrassing, really, to be honest with you. But
greatest name, Edward Cornelius Hearn. How can you not acknowledge that as great?
It's a lot better than John, which it actually is. But I like Cornelius. I mean, it's got a ring to it.
I don't know why that.
I think Eddie Cornelius Hearn. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Google that.
Right, we're leaving that there. That's it. He's opened me up like a tin of beans today. This is James Helder with the wonderful dear man Edward Cornelius Hearn at Leighton Orient Football Ground, London Calling. See you Saturday.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Love.